Hi, I'm Katie Lustig, and I wrote Stuck in the Middle with You, the transaction costs of corporate employees hiring freelancers with Sean Rintel, Liane Scult, and Suri. Our primary research question was, how do enterprise clients navigate hiring and working with freelancers? Traditionally, corporations have used well-established policies, practices, and regulations to hire both full-time employees and freelance workers. But corporations have viewed these practices as slow, expensive, and bound with red tape. So recently, there has been a marked rise in corporations using online platforms to hire freelance workers because of the apparent benefits of time and cost savings. Some management tasks, like sourcing, scheduling, shipping, and billing, are partially offloaded to these platforms. However, freelance platforms provide little aid for navigating the relationships between clients and freelancers. In a large corporation, there is a real danger that industry best practices and infrastructure for navigating work responsibilities, some of which protect the rights of workers, might be stripped away or sidestepped when using freelance platforms. Previous work has focused on the worker side of the freelance economy. It has shown that there are information and power asymmetries between clients and workers. However, little is known about how clients navigate their responsibilities to workers and their employers, and what the transaction costs are for clients and freelancers. In our work, we explored the unique challenges being faced by enterprise employees who hire freelancers using these platforms. We found that there are a number of challenges with employees being stuck in the middle between their employers, freelancers, and the platform. In order to research this topic, we conducted 36 interviews with a variety of employees from different parts of the global technology company that we researched. Our dataset was unique. Most companies are reluctant to let people do studies on their internal business processes because it opens them up to external scrutiny. However, at the time of writing, we were all affiliated with the company, which is partnering with Upwork to run an internal pilot program to help employees work with freelancers to accomplish tasks. So we had special insight into the inner workings of this company. We hired transcriptionists on Upwork to transcribe the interviews and to get a sense of what it was like to use the platform. And then we inductively coded the interviews. In the paper, we detailed the benefits that our participants found when using the freelance economy, such as being able to leverage skills that they did not have and being able to hire freelancers faster than they would be able to if they had hired someone using a staffing agency. We saw many instances of participants hiring people to do tasks that they could not do themselves. This describes about 2/3 of our participants. The irony was that the very reason that brought the client to the platform meant that they were also unfamiliar with managing people working in that role, and they were less able to describe what they wanted done, both of which made a positive outcome less likely. This had other effects, such as not knowing how much to pay freelancers or how to vet them. Participants said they did not know how to course correct when things went wrong because they were unclear how much they could manage freelancers. They also did not know how to divide up tasks such that they could avoid sharing intellectual property with freelancers. Responsible use was the main concern that came up unprompted with almost all of the participants. There was a tension between how participants wanted to use the freelance economy and how they actually used it. Participants voiced that they were stuck between their responsibilities to their company and the freelancer. They wanted to be sure that they gave the freelancers a fair deal while being a responsible steward of company resources. Finally, we wrote about the implications for practice in order to help clients and freelancers achieve their mutual goal of reducing power asymmetries. Clients did not know how much to pay freelancers, and both clients and freelancers would benefit from the possible solutions to this issue that we describe in the paper. We also have recommendations for corporate policies. For example, corporations should provide employees who are not managers with training on how to become managers. Freelancers are negatively impacted when employees cannot define tasks well or manage appropriately. While there are no easy solutions, our hope is that the tech industry will acknowledge and seriously grapple with tensions between ethics and profit, such as the ones we have described in our work. Thank you.